Welcome to Access to Business Opportunities. I'm Thomas Stevens, your host. Today with us we have Antonio Robinson with King John Portable Toilets and Anthony Watson, Ohio State Paint.
How you doing, Tom?
Great. Welcome to the program.
Yes, thank you.
It's just exciting to have two great entrepreneurs here, and we want to get into your business to see what you really do. Let's start off with Antonio. Tell us a little bit about who you are and your company.
King John Portable Toilets. You're thrown away from home. We offer the cleanest, most affordable portable toilets in Central Ohio.
Interesting business. How'd you decide to go into that type of business?
Well, we were looking for something where there was no competition. When I say competition, I mean minority competition. And as of right now, there's no other minority portable toilet companies in the state of Ohio. We're the only minority owned.
Okay, very unique niche. And let's go over here to Anthony. Anthony, Ohio State Paint.
Correct.
Give us a little bit of background about you, and then why did you decide to go into the painting business?
Well, I was a tech guy, a computer guy. I owned a computer store on the east side of Columbus, retail shop since 2002. 2006 opened up a different store, 2008. And the paradigm shift is kind of changing in the technology industry, and I was looking for a different opportunity. Of course, painting came along, and I've been successfully growing this business since then.
Okay, one thing's for sure, everything needs some paint.
Everything needs paint.
So that's good. Now, when we look at this whole area of entrepreneurship, we know that it's not an easy thing to do. Why did you decide to go into entrepreneurship for yourself?
Opportunity. Been in business since I was 17 years old, in one thing or another. And it's part of me now. So for me to go to a 9-to-5, working for somebody else would be very difficult at this point in time, having the freedom and flexibility and the ability to create wealth.
Now, how did you transition from, I don't know if you ever worked a 9-to-5, but into your own business? Because more and more people are seemingly wanting to start small businesses.
I tell you, every job I've ever had, on my lunch break or in my spare time, I was always looking at another business venture or an idea. So I always took that opportunity during my lunchtime to do research and to develop the business that I've ever went into.
Okay. So you had your full-time job, always researching, looking for opportunities, then decided to take the plunge.
Yes.
Okay, good. What about you?
Yeah, I always thought that if I was going to get financial independence, I couldn't do it working for someone else. And in my past experience with a 9-to-5 job, I always was put into a management position where I was managing their employees and running their business. And I finally woke up one day and said, you know what, I can do this. I'm doing it anyway. I might as well do it for myself. And haven't looked back since.
But you said you woke up one morning. Now, you didn't just wake up one morning and decide.
Well, you're right. I got tired of having the thumb put on me, and I had some great ideas, of course, and knew how to implement them. It just was taking that leap of faith to go out and implement what I wanted to do. And basically I said, I'm going to put my 2 weeks notice in and I'm going to go do it, and that's exactly what I did. I knew that I had the skill set and the ability and the drive. And the only thing was waiting for me was to go out and do it.
You just said several things. You had skill set, you had the ability, and you had the drive.
Yes.
And I'm sure you had a plan somewhere. You developed the plan over time.
Yes, I did. I just didn't jump in the water head first. I went into it understanding that there was some steps that needed to be taken. There's some relationships that needed to be grown in the industry that I went into. And so I took the necessary steps. That way when I went into business, I already had some good relationships set up that those individuals were able to help me to grow my business, and it became pretty successul throughout the 2006, 2007 year.
Okay, we're going to talk more about that in a minute. Yeah. King John.
Yes.
What type of, and I know some of the services just by the whole name, but what type of services do you offer and who do you offer them to?
Sure. We offer portable toilet rentals for the construction industry and as well as the special event industry. And we're also happy to say that about 2 years ago, we incorporated roll-off dumpsters trash containers on construction sites. And just here recently we also included construction trailers.
Okay. And one of the things I noticed on your website as I was doing my research, you always speak about the benefits that you offer in the various areas. Kind of talk about that.
The benefits? Every construction site has to have a portable toilet. One portable toilet per 10 full-time employees. So that's one benefit. We're on every major construction project pretty much here in Columbus. And we just excited to say we opened up our Cincinnati office about a month ago.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you. So we're on some major projects there also. And by being the only minority-owned portable toilet company in the state of Ohio registered as MBE, DBE, and EDGE, on some projects we give them added benefit also by offering the certifications for those projects so they can get credit by working with a small disadvantaged business.
Okay. Good to know. Ohio State Paint,
Yes.
What kind of propelled you and pushed you to start this up, and then also explain about what your services are?
Okay. Again, I in the technology industry that I was in, I could see that the trend was turning toward more of throwaway computers and laptops. And my job was repairing and servicing computers, and I could see that the industry was changing. And I had done it a length of time. And again, I looked at the opportunity of painting because of, number one, Antonio introduced me to the ideal by saying that in what he does in his networking, he sees a lot of opportunities there in painting. And I did my research. I did internet, going out into some networking events, and every event and every person that I spoke to was instantly looking, hey, are you MBE certified? Do you have some certifications? Because we could use you in your in this type of business. And then just seeing the many opportunities in the commercial industry for painting and the ability to make a little money, of course, which is very important. It drove me into going this route and looking for the opportunity.
Let's talk about the services. Now, you do commercial painting. Do you do warehouses, buildings?
Industrial and commercial painting. We also do a little residential, but we try to focus on more of the high-end homes, and also fire and water damage restoration.
Okay, when you say industrial or commercial, for those viewers who may not know, what are we saying?
You're talking about such as maybe buildings, city buildings, bank buildings, inside, outside office, whatever it may be that is in the commercial part of the city or a building that would be commercially used.
And thanks for sending me that capability statement and the details of some of the things you've done, so that's really good. Next question, let's talk about kind of partnerships, strategic partnerships. You mentioned Antonio helping you. Kind of explain that. Now, I've seen you at 100 networking events, always marketing your company. So how did this strategic alliance happen? Why do you work with somebody else?
Well, in a mentor protege program through ODOT, and our mentor is Kokosi Construction. And they've been instrumental in helping us develop, expand, and grow our business in various ways. And then we also were in a mentor protege program with CODA, which was also instrumental in helping us grow our business. And I said, wow, they're giving back. I also have to give back. So I find it very enjoyable mentoring other companies, startups or small developing companies, and helping them develop, expand, and grow in their marketplace.
Okay.